I don't really celebrate it like that. Every day I'm thankful, so I just be chilling. To be honest.
Jalen, you, I think, played at Arrowhead Stadium twice back in, like, if I was looking at it right, like 16 or 18. Do you have any, I mean, it's kind of regarded as a loud place to play, kind of a vibrant. Any particular memories from your experiences there?
I think my mom came and saw me. Like, that's what I remember. That was cool. I don't know if we won or not. Probably not, but just being honest. But yeah, I think my mom came and saw me there one time, and that was nice. They do the like the war chant. That's what we did at Florida State. So yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I like that. In the stands, it's kind of like close by, like close to the bench, kind of. I thought that was cool too, cause you can hear them talk trash a little bit, and like I like that type of stuff. Like I like when the fans be talking. It just make it fun. Like the atmosphere, it makes it fun. Yeah, like you can really tell they're enjoying the game. They're enjoying their team. They're enjoying their team be successful. Obviously, good players on their team. It's a really fun atmosphere. It reminds me a lot of, like I said, like Florida State College atmosphere. Super fun because you don't get that everywhere in the NFL. So I really enjoy playing there.
You sit right next to Bryce Perkins in the locker room. What can you kind of tell us about his personality and how he's handled this week?
He cool. He be chilling. Yeah, I don't really know. It ain't nothing major. Like everybody is just who we are, you know. Outside of when we get on the field, he just be chilling. He cool though.
He mentioned the same thing as you about he's never played in Kansas City, but he'd always heard it was like about as close to like feeling like you're in one of those crazy college games as it gets. He also mentioned he really liked being in those environments when he was in college in Virginia. Do you see him? He kind of like you said. Do you see sort of like a calmness in him, regardless of the situation?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you. That's something you gotta ask him. I don't know what's going on in his mind or his head. But yeah, I mean, he just cool. He been the same. It ain't nothing different. He cool. He just chilling.
James, going to that environment, a loud crowd, but also going as underdogs, you kind of like that. Maybe you don't like it as much, but it's different to go in there and make quite that crowd as well. You get them not to win.
What you thought we wasn't gonna be the underdogs going in here? What's up? I know didn't nobody think that. Let's keep it real now.
I guess what I'm trying to say. And maybe
Hey, it's all you can do. We knew we were gonna be the underdogs. Let's keep it real with each other now. And none of us go in thinking we weren't gonna be the underdogs. So yeah, it just is what it is. That don't ever matter to me. Like, I feel like that's like more like of a gambling or social media thing. Like, I don't gamble, right? But that's probably like what that is. Like, I don't think we really pay attention to that, whether we underdogs or not. Or, I mean, but yeah, like I said, I don't gamble, but I'm sure the spread is in their favor. However that go, you know what I mean? But regardless, we got to go out there and play and try to get a win, regardless, and just do the best we can. You know what I mean?
When you watch Patrick Mahomes on film, is there maybe one thing that stands out to you?
One thing, nah, it ain't just one. It's just a lot of things. He probably MVP front runner again right now, deservingly so. I mean, what can he do? You know, make all the throws, extend plays. And that's obviously for DBs. That's always the most challenging aspect of it is when you have a mobile quarterback who can extend plays and then still make those same throws on the run. That's the biggest challenge for defensive backs, and I want to say defenses in general, just because of how locked in and we have to be on our assignment for an extended period of time.
Just a couple more.
Last 2 weeks, you guys as a defense have given up some uncharacteristic explosives on key downs.
Mm-hmm.
Where can can you kind of assess where that breakdown has come from, and especially against a team like this, and you just touched on it, when they can create explosives any number of ways? How do you get back on track?
You just gotta keep playing. That's it. Just gotta keep going through it. You gotta go through the storm, and you gotta go through the ups and the downs, and sometimes the downs make you appreciate when you was up a little bit more. But you just gotta keep going through it, and focus and lock in, and know that it's gonna change in your favor at some point. You just gotta keep going through it, honestly. And like, we're in the NFL, so teams gonna make plays, right? Teams gonna make plays. There's good players on each team, but just gotta go to the next play or go to the next game, whatever the case may be. And if something happens again, then oh well, so be it. We'll try to figure it out and go past it. But all we can do is just keep going, just trying to focus and play hard and have each other back. I mean, that's all we can do at this point.
I guess to kind of seek a little bit more of your analysis on the first part of the question, where you think maybe, because it is uncharacteristic of you guys, the breakdown over the last 2 weeks on those key downs.
If you look at it that way, I don't really look at it that way. It happens. It's football. You go back to 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to say it was breakdowns, but guys made one-handed catches or good plays when we had good, defense. And then they went for it. Like, actually, on third down 2 weeks ago, we were really good, actually. That's the facts. And then it was fourth downs that they picked up a lot. They picked up a lot of fourth downs because they went for it a lot on fourth down. And then last week, we had a couple times where it just didn't align. I guess expectations didn't align with communication and a whole bunch of different things going on. So plays like that happen, and then sometimes you just get beat, and that's okay. The greatest football players that, in my opinion, I've watched and I studied, they've been beat before, and then they, like I said, you got to keep going through it, and you try to focus more, and you just try to lock in a little bit more so it can't happen like repeatedly. But like, this is the NFL. This is it's tough. It is what it is, and it happens. So I wouldn't really necessarily label it as like uncharacteristic right now. It happened, but we're just gonna try to keep going through it or get back on track, however that may be. That's really like kind of the way I look at it, like more in a positive way, I guess you could say.
All set? We got to make.
Ask one more?
Quick one.
Okay. Yesterday at practice, when you guys were in individual drills, it seemed like the DBs, you were over there, seemed like 4 or 5 minutes talking to your teammates. Just curious, without specifics, what your intent was and what message, if any, you were trying to get across.
Yeah, we just had a little conversation. That's all I said. Yeah.